that time once again. The high school football season kicks off in a big way. We've got new stadiums, new faces, and a new slate for all. While the York Rose Bowl Kickoff Classic will bring some of the best talent from around the region to Central PA, there are plenty of games worth the price of admission. 2024 saw us saying the words New Oxford, Bermudian Springs, and win a lot. Both the Eagles and Colonials were able to notch double-digit win totals last season on their way to the playoffs. Quarterback Luke Fry and wideouts Braden Billman as well as Brody Holmes are ready to run it back, or should I say air it back out for New Oxford. Bermudian Springs enjoyed looking at their district championship trophy all off-season, but the Eagles have to replace a dozen seniors who graduated from that team. Lane Hubbard will look to help take the reins and guide the young Eagles. The two will clash tonight under the lights in Colonial Country. A Franklin County fight will see Waynesboro get on the bus and make the short 9-mile drive to Greencastle Antrim. Last season was filled with close calls for the Blue Devils, who finished 4-6, but all but one of those losses were by 4 points or less. Waynesboro started strong out of the gate last season, jumping to a 4-1 record, but ran into a 5-game skid to end the year. 4 of those losses were decided by a touchdown or less. It's the Indians at the Blue Devils tonight at 7. We'll continue with our rivalry games in Week 1 with the annual Cocoa Bean Bowl between the Spartans and Trojans. Milton Hershey looking to improve on a very even 5-5 from 2024. Their neighbors Hershey enjoyed a 7-4 finish. That included a 28-0 Cocoa Bean Bowl win over the Spartans last August. After finding a new home away from Hershey Park Stadium, the Trojans felt, well, right at home with a perfect 4-0 home record. They'd like to see more of that as Milton Hershey crosses the street to take on Hershey tonight for a 7 p.m. kickoff. While there may be new faces stepping into new roles, some programs always have the same expectations each year. Central Dauphin had a younger team than they're used to at Landis last season. Any growing pains they saw on their way to a 3-7 finish a year ago can turn into a lot of retention for the Rams moving forward. Across the field in Lower Paxton Township tonight is a Central York team that's tested the limits of scoreboards all over the state. The Panthers look to reload again as anchors QB Brooklyn Nace, wideout Brendan Smith, and tight end/defensive end Colin Gurley are all back. The Panthers kick off at the Rams tonight at 7. And you'll be hard-pressed to find two teams that are more familiar with one another despite not being in the same league than Cumberland Valley and Manheim Township. These two have met 6 times over the past 3 seasons. In that span, the Eagles and Blue Streaks have met in the season opener and then again in the playoffs when one team would end the other season. Manheim Township has won 5 straight over Cumberland Valley, but the Eagles always show improvement throughout the season to make sure the playoff matchup goes down to the wire. We'll see who starts their season on the right foot at 7 tonight when the Blue Streaks host the Eagles. For The Frenzy, I'm Alex Colley.